Order in court for the third case of the day. Please sit while I confirm the details you give me to judge this case. So I don't know if you heard before, but one of the ushers had fallen over. And yet this is the first time he has been in the courts today. She had to be taken out with mild concussion, but hopefully it will be okay, or she'll be notified later on. Anyway, you all can sit without falling off your chair while I confirm the details you give me to judge this case. Please nod your heads if you accept the answer and shake your head if you disagree, as you're the one who gave anything possible other than the truth to me. I will not expect you to shake your head at any point. You have offered the plea of innocence to this crime. You were brought here accused of murdering Jonathan Pitchley, owner of the Common Man public house in Ross Street, at his premises on the date stated. Video evidence has proved you to have been in the vicinity at the time for this to be true. You have informed me that you've been going through a tough time when the innocent occurred. You most definitely are not innocent, and it was an incident, was it not? Don't confuse me. Anyway, you say you have lost your girlfriend, father, uncle, and mother in a boating accident on a pedalo in Benidorm. You have also lost your job in Benidorm as a result of the accident. You lost your job back home as an insurance broker that you did during the winter months. There is also your Jack Russell Terrier who caused problems, and this terrier was water skiing on back of the pedalo in Benidorm when the accident happened. And you also lost your £17 million winning lottery ticket before you could cash it in. Is this correct? I find it hard to accept there are pedalos that carry 5 people, and that you were the only survivor from that paddling pool at the hotel in 18 inches of water, where they all drowned. Your story about arriving home and being robbed at Heathrow Airport is also something I really have to question. Staff said you had no luggage to check in before you came back from Benidorm, and came back on your own, having changed your flights. Nobody could have stolen luggage from you that you didn't have. The suitcase you picked up from the carousel was not yours, was it? It had property of Peter Hampton, a.k.a. Ophelia Bullock's Drag Empress, emblazoned across it on both sides. Then when you were challenged by this character, you physically assaulted him with a sharp kick to the... I am not sure if I'd be using the right current terminology, but in my day we said what a man has, and this man has claimed he hasn't, while pretending to be a woman. But it isn't actually a woman, and so he got kicked where a man always goes down when he's kicked, and he went down like a sack of potatoes when kicked there. There are very few people who could have claimed this could possibly have had any link to what was then to come, and you have managed to do just that. How? I'm not completely sure. You have then continued your story to say you went on a bender, drinking at numerous establishments, and are unable to remember where any of them are, or what you did. When pictures of you were circulated, we had a record number of people identifying you having been thrown out of no less than 17 establishments. drinking any unattended alcohol left in glasses. You did not pay for any of your own drinks in any of them. Is this correct? I should not really be asking this because it is most unlikely that anybody would remember anything when that's inebriated. Via each establishment, you ended up in the area of the Common Man Public House. Cameras then lost pictures of you. There are no living human witnesses who saw what happened, but a witness who knows you was quite ready to give evidence against you, as killing Jonathan Pitchley by pulling out a knife and cutting his throat, when it's presumed he refused to serve you, even as a regular customer. The witness would always welcome regulars by their name. For some reason, we kept thinking he was saying robber, but we found out your name was Robert. You did not give us your name as Robert. Anyway, green parrots don't always pronounce everything properly. If it wasn't for Jimmy the parrot, you may have walked away scot-free. We have a lot to thank him for. Not many birds could be responsible for convicting a man for murder, and this could be our first. After that, all the evidence pointed towards you, including the knife you left in your refrigerator at home. I can accept no excuses you used to cover up this vile crime, because all of them were about being drunk. I find you guilty of this crime. You will return to this court in 7 days for sentencing. Guard, please take the defendant away!